Go Parlay King Sports. Recapping from college football yesterday. If you was on the team, congratulations. You were a winner. I hit two 4 team parlays yesterday. One with my clients and then one with my parlays in college football yesterday. So I had a great day yesterday in college football. First week out and cashing out, clients cashing out. So we had a great weekend, man. If you wasn't on board, hey man, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. I got number winners over here. Now I want to recap from what I saw yesterday. It was a couple of teams that was overhyped coming into the season, and I'm gonna give you a couple of them. Oregon, Oregon is my number one overhyped team. Like they got them ranked number three in the country. The spread yesterday for Oregon was 48 in the hook, and they was playing Idaho. And you mean to tell me they I swear they struggled the whole game versus Idaho. That just tells me uh what's that quarterback they got up there? He came from Oklahoma. Dude is overrated. He over Dylan Gabriel, man, he overrated as fuck. Dylan Gabriel overrated. Oregon Ducks overrated. They overrated. Ranked number three. Struggling with Idaho. Last year when they had Bo Nix, it was all systems go. They could put up 40 points in a quarter. Yesterday was a struggle. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel got all these yards, but he only had 2 touchdowns. He had like 370 some yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, this is against Idaho, man. Idaho, and you struggling. 14-7 at the half. I'm glad I ain't had no money on Oregon yesterday. Like that's the that was the first overrated team I saw yesterday. The second one was the Florida Gators. I can't believe that Billy Napier went the whole off season with motherfucking Graham Mertz, and you ain't do no improvement with this guy. I mean, he came back the same way he looked last year. Trash. That's how he looked. He looked straight up trash yesterday. And Florida is over with. It's over with, man. It's a wrap. Your good old days of y'all winning, dominating the SEC, that shit over with. It's over. The third team that was overrated coming into the season was the Clemson Tigers. Dabo Sweeney, the game has passed you by. You still stuck in you still stuck in the 2000s, the early 2000s, while everybody else upgraded and they in 2025 right now. You still stuck in 2001. You still holding on to Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence clout. That's all you got to show. Clemson Tigers are overrated as fuck. They only got 3 players. Maffa, the running back. They got one wide receiver, and I don't know what the fuck they was doing yesterday. I was watching that game yesterday. Cade Klubnik, that dude is straight up garbage, bro. Straight up garbage. Straight up garbage. Garbage with the capital G. Garbage. If he get drafted to the NFL, man, the NFL watered down for real, man. Real talk, man. He shouldn't even sniff a fucking training camp. Same thing with Graham Mertz. He better not put his motherfucking name in the NFL draft. Like you are fucking trash. Trash. Like for real. You was straight up garbage, man. Straight up garbage. And you should have known that from when Wisconsin kicked you to the curve when you couldn't do it up there in Wisconsin and they kicked you to the curb and you went to Florida. You straight up garbage. Just like up in Nebraska. When you was in Nebraska, everywhere you go counts. Uh what's his name? The fuck dude name? The quarterback from uh from Florida. Everywhere he go, he is straight up trash, man. Straight up trash. Like it's crazy. So Florida is the second overrated team coming into the season. Oregon is the first. Uh, it's another one that I'm forgetting about. Excuse me. I'm trying to figure out the other team that was overrated coming into the season. Uh, damn, man, I can't think of them on the top of my head right now. But yeah, they was overrated coming into the season, man. I just couldn't believe that. I just couldn't believe that that Clemson looked at that bad yesterday, man. Like, Dabo, you had all off season to get that shit together, and you didn't get it together. You brought back the same shit that you had last year. You saw that it didn't work last year, and you didn't do nothing, no type of improvements in the off season, no type of creativity on offense, man. It just a straight up stagnant offense. Run the ball with Mafia. If that don't work, just throw the ball up to one of your receivers. Like it was no type of game plan whatsoever from Clemson. And truth be told, Dabo need to be fired. He need to be fired. But see, Clemson ain't gonna fire him because they still holding on to the little weak ass national championship he won 9 years ago, almost 10 years ago, and they holding on to that, thinking that it's gonna get better, and it ain't gonna get better. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Game one show you everything you need to know about your team. Do you got a team that's gonna compete this year, or you got a team that's gonna get their ass whooped every motherfucking week? And that's what Clemson is. They ain't winning their conference. They're not winning their conference. They're gonna finish in the bottom of their conference. All right. Clay Copeland, that dude is straight up trash, man. I would not have him as my starting quarterback. I wouldn't care if I ain't have a quarterback. I still wouldn't put him out there. Like that dude is straight up garbage, man. And Dabo Sweeney, you straight up garbage. You need to retire. The game and passed you up, man. It's over with. You will never win another national championship. You might not even win another conference championship. Like it's over with. It's over. You might not going to the transport portal getting those guys that you know you need. You look like an ass. That's what Dabo Swinney looked like. You look like straight up ass. Like talking about you don't want to get guys. I don't believe in the transport porter. Okay, that's why you keep taking losses, blowout losses on national TV in front of all your fans. You had all your fans, all them Clemson fans that showed up to ATL, spent their hard-earned money for the motherfucking tickets and food and concessions and hotels and all that money that they spent to come down there to see Clemson just to take a ass whooping. You wasn't even close, wasn't even competitive. I mean, you just got your ass whooped from 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 the first quarter all the way to the fourth quarter and shit. Disgrace. Couldn't even put up no points in the first half. How you go the whole first half and you don't put up no points? That's just like, man, Clemson is trash, man. They straight up trash. Straight up trash can. And if I was a Clemson fan, I would be embarrassed to be a Clemson. I wouldn't even tell nobody that I'm a Clemson fan. That's how trash Clemson is. Dumpster fire Clemson is right now. I wouldn't even tell nobody I'm a Clemson fan. That's how that's how ugly it is in Clemson right now. I wouldn't even tell nobody. Like, nah, I wouldn't even tell nobody on some real shit, man. Cause that's being a Clemson fan right now. You got to be slapping yourself right now. Like, man, I can't believe I'm a Clemson fan. I can't believe I'm a Dabo Sweeney fan. It's over with, Dabo. It's over with. It's a wrap. You won't win no more national championships. Hell, you won't even make the college football playoff. You won't never make that. You won't make that. Not this year, not next year, not the year after that. None of that shit. Ain't nobody going to, ain't no recruits coming to Clemson. They don't want to go to that shitty ass school where you lose, where you lose all every motherfucking weekend and shit. The only teams that Clemson can beat is the little small weak ass teams. Any team that got a full a competent quarterback, put it like this, any team that got a competent quarterback, you could beat Clemson. I couldn't believe that they had them rated number 12 in the country and shit. After that performance, they shouldn't even be ranked. Right? They shouldn't even be ranked. They should drop out the rankings, and we don't never see them ranked no more for the rest of the goddamn season. And Dabo Sweeney need to be fired. You spent the whole offseason to come out with that shit yesterday. You need to be fired. Ohio State was looking shaky yesterday. You know, they was looking shaky, but they got it together. They still didn't cover the spread. They still didn't cover the spread, but they got a nice win. But they looked shaky. They didn't look like a team that Ohio State didn't look like a team that could win the national championship. Put it like that. I ain't see national championship material over there. I didn't see it. I seen a team that looked better than Michigan though. Right. Michigan, Michigan don't look that good. And it's okay because Michigan just won a national championship. So they don't have to be they don't have to look spectacular. You want to once you win a national title, hey, you can take some losses for the next couple of years. Ain't no pressure. You just won a national title, so ain't no pressure in Michigan. But they don't look like they looked last year, and that's understandable because they don't have the same players from last year, and it's understandable. But they don't they they don't look nothing like last year. But they got the job done though. Once that's one thing I can say. They got the dub. You know what I'm saying? You got the dub and you move on. But from Ohio State, I didn't see I seen a good team out there, but I didn't see national championship team out there. Maybe, you know, this only game one, you know, maybe as the season goes, they'll look more explosive and get it together. But as of week one, I ain't see national championship. I seen a good team out there, a good team all the way around the board, but I ain't see national championship. To win a national championship, you got to be explosive. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win no national championship on all defense. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to be able to score, and you're gonna have to be able to score at a high clip if you're gonna win a national championship. Even watching Georgia yesterday, even though they got the win over Clemson, I don't see them winning the SEC. I do not see Georgia winning the SEC. The SEC is a toss up. Anybody can win the SEC. It's not a full grown conclusion that Georgia is just gonna automatically win the SEC. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. They got a mediocre offense. You know, that's what I saw from Georgia yesterday. I saw a mediocre offense. Carson Beck looked at okay, not spectacular, not Heisman Trophy. I ain't see that yesterday. I ain't see no Heisman Trophy. I seen a solid quarterback yesterday. Solid. Not no Heisman Trophy. I damn sure ain't see no team that's gonna win the SEC. Georgia is not winning the SEC. Mm-mm. Not what I saw yesterday. Nah, fuck nah. Y'all ain't winning the SEC. Yeah, Georgia's not winning the SEC. Somebody else go win that shit. You know, Old Miss looked good yesterday. Real good. Real motherfucking good. Alabama looked it real good yesterday. Real motherfucking good. You know, who else looked it good after SEC besides the Alabama, Old Miss, Auburn? Uh, there was a couple other teams that looked real good yesterday. But I'm like looking at Georgia. I'm like, man, you're not winning. You're not winning the SEC. You're not winning it. You're not winning it. I don't see it. I do not see it. That mediocre offense yesterday, you couldn't even move the ball in the first half. You know what I'm saying? First half, you couldn't do nothing. Two field goals, and you got it together in the second half. But I only put that as because Clemson is garbage. You know, they front seven is okay, but I'm talking about as the team overall, Clemson overall is straight up garbage. So you beating Clemson yesterday don't prove nothing. I don't think Georgia winning the SEC. I don't see it. I didn't see enough explosive plays on the offensive side of the ball. I ain't see the running back was nice. The freshman running back Frazier, he was nice. I ain't gonna sit up here and cap. He was nice yesterday. But I need to see more explosive plays if you're gonna win the SEC. You know, Clemson is just trash. They straight up ass cheeks. So you really couldn't take nothing from that game because Clemson is garbage. But when Georgia see the old misses, Tennessee looking good too. The old misses, Tennessee's, Auburn, you know what I'm saying? Alabama's, yeah, you beat all them teams, and then I say y'all gonna win the national. But I took what I saw yesterday, Georgia ain't winning the SEC. They're not winning it. They not winning the SEC. Somebody else gonna win that shit. It ain't gonna be Georgia. Carson Beck, he just looked like an average quarterback. I ain't see nothing spectacular. He didn't do nothing spectacular. He just looked like, you know what? He reminded me of Stetson Bennett, a game manager. That's exactly what the fuck Carson Beck looked like yesterday. Yesterday, a game manager. Just manage the game. Don't turn the ball over. You know, keep the game simple. That's exactly what I saw from Carson Beck. I didn't see Heisman Trophy. I ain't see that. I did not see no fucking Heisman Trophy candidate from Carson Beck yesterday. I seen a solid, respectable quarterback. He's solid. He's respectable. But I didn't see no Heisman Trophy candidate. I did not see that shit. Dylan Gabriel from Oregon, you overrated. The Oregon, the Oregon Ducks are overrated. They overrated as fuck. Like I said, the spread was 48 in the hook. 48 in the hook playing Idaho. Little division one Idaho that's probably only gonna win one game all season. Gave Oregon all they was looking for yesterday. We talking about game one. Game one's supposed to be an easy cakewalk game. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be cakewalk for game one. But Oregon was struggling with Idaho. Struggling. 14-7 at the half. 14-7 at the half. And you a 48-point favorite. And they got you ranked number three in the country. Like that's when I saw that they was ranked number three, I didn't even know. First of all, I didn't even know they was ranked number three until I saw it. And then I'm like, what? They ranked number three in the country? And you struggling with Idaho? Like, Oregon got a whole lot of losses coming this year. That I don't think they're gonna make the college football playoff. I don't think they're gonna make it because I seen a whole lot of teams way better than Oregon yesterday. Teams that was in their conference way better than them. Struggling with Idaho, man. That's why I said Dylan Gabriel, he overrated. Why you think Oklahoma got rid of him? Because he was overrated. He couldn't get the job done. He a quarterback that can't get you to the promised land. He can't get you to the national championship. He could put up big no. He can't even put up big numbers against little weak ass Idaho. Idaho, man, you supposed to have like 500 some yards passing, six, seven motherfucking touchdowns. You had two touchdowns with 300 some yards passing. Mediocre, trash, trash. And they got them ranked number three in the country and shit. Overrated as fuck. Oregon is overrated as fuck, man. I'm telling you, man. When you see Oregon on the ticket, fade they ass. Fade them. Because they looked pathetic yesterday. Straight up pathetic. But yeah, we cashing out this morning. Like I said, hit two 14 parlays yesterday. First week, college football. Me and my clients are winners. Now, today we got WNBA, Major League Baseball, and we got one college football game. So if you want in, you know what to do, man. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram. Let's get this money today, man. Like I said, I hit two 14 parlays yesterday, college football. So, I'm hot right now with my clients. So get with me. More cash outs coming. More cash outs are coming. They on the way. This college football playoffs gonna be live though. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be live. But we got a minute before that happens. You know, week two in college football will be ready. I'm gonna say Tuesday after they drop the spreads. There's some spreads out, but after they drop all the spreads, Tuesday, week two, college football will be ready. Instagram, TikTok, threads, hit me up, man. We're gonna get this paper today. Major League Baseball, WNBA. We'll be back next week to recap week two.